Turn your life into a spiritual journey. Welcome to my video. I'm just sitting in front of my painting that I'm working on here. I like to paint occasionally. Painting I've been working on yesterday. Let's talk about how we need to make our life into a journey and an expression of our own spirituality. You know, it is in the moments that it is difficult. It is in the moments that we lack clarity. It is in the moments that we are unsure, we're confused, we don't know what to do. Yet we still push on and we still take action every single day. It is in those moments do we really connect with our higher self. It is in those moments that we do exercise our spirituality through our survival. The way you handle your survival is, your own spirituality. I think that's something that's lost in a lot of people. There's the dumb notion of spirituality, like showing up for church every day and then negating all other parts of life and not really thinking about living every other part of your life as spiritual. And then there's the other people that are a little bit smarter, where they realize that no, it's also in other, it's outside of just like places of worship. And then there's like the really smart people that realize spirituality is how you live life in every moment. And it's also how you live life even in your mind, how you take on certain obstacles and challenges. And it's your attitude towards what life throws at you. Are you going to see what life throws at you as an obstacle, or are you going to see it as the way? Reminds me of the book, The Obstacle is the Way by Ryan Holiday. Are you going to have the intelligence to see that whatever is thrown at you was designed to come your way to strengthen you in every single way? Are you going to have the intelligence to see that? Or are you going to go into a victim role and say, why me? Sometimes our best spirituality is exercised in when we make the toughest decisions. I believe, when we choose to keep going in spite of difficulty, that's when we really show where our motivations are, what's meaningful for us. When we do stuff where we rather die than to slow down, we rather die than to roll over, rather than to fold. I think that's where real spirituality comes into play when it comes to your survival. Some people see business as a spiritual pursuit, and I can see that. It's a form of survival, it's a form of showing spirituality through the process of survival. How conscious are you when you're doing your business? What decisions are you going to make? Are you going to be able to honor your boundaries? Are you going to be able to honor your highest values? Or will you sell yourself out because you're too scared of going broke? And that's where true integrity lies. True integrity lies when you do not have an easy choice to make. And you have to ask yourself, what should I do here? What's the best decision? What is the highest consciousness decision I can make here? You know, integrity is easy to have. When you are safe. But it's when having integrity makes you unsafe, does it really test your spirituality? But what you gain from that holding that integrity, is holding a spiritual life, living a life based on principles and not bogged down by the pressures of survival. You know, I think about in times that I have like an ego backlash, which is basically when you've worked yourself so hard that your whole psyche is fighting back to stop you from growing so much or from making so much progress. I think about the moments of ego backlash when things start to get really difficult. And I realize those are just moments where I have an opportunity to exercise my spirituality at a deeper level. And when it comes to those moments where I have to make a tough decision, I have to challenge myself to make the wisest decision. Clarity of purpose, clarity of vision, clarity of your top principles and values will help you through these moments. Is when you can see the big picture of where you're headed, are you finally able to make the correct decision? And you have to make a decision, because if you don't, then whatever you default to, the decision will be made for you. This has been an interesting one for me. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.